George Lynch, and you're watching the George Lynch Guitar Method. George Lynch? This is George Lynch, and you're watching the George Lynch Guitar Method.
Hey everybody, this is Tony Fuentes here at La Jolla, California. Welcome to the George Lynch Guitar Method. I'm here with Jay Parmar. He's right over there. And today it's all about George Lynch. So please join us and we'll see you guys real soon. Hey Lynch fans, how are you? Welcome. Today I'm on my way to pick up Jay Parmar. He's staying at the Old Town Cosmopolitan Hotel in San Diego, California. He just arrived from NAMM, the NAMM 2015 show. So we're going to pay him a little visit, we're going to pick him up, we're going to do a little sights, get some breakfast, and then we're going to see you guys real soon for the George Lynch Guitar Method, where we're going to be jamming, plugging away, doing some licks, tips, answering your questions, answering my questions, getting some tips. Alright, we're on our way to the Cosmopolitan Hotel to pick up Jay. Check out Jay. Jay thinks he's George Lynch. Check out Jay. Jay thinks he's George Lynch. We're gonna head out for some breakfast. Get some, maybe get a Grand Slam breakfast. Maybe take him out to Denny's for a Grand Slam breakfast. Remember, he's from the UK, so he's never been to Denny's. And Denny's is like, you all know that Denny's is like the best breakfast place to go in San Diego and Boston and Chicago. There's Denny's, I believe, everywhere, and that's the place to go for breakfast if you're an American. So we're about to make a turn here on Twig Street. I don't know if you can see that. There's Twig Street, and now we're entering officially. See that right there? We're in Old Town. So I'm gonna swing by, pick up Jay, and we'll do a quick little tour of Old Town. If you haven't been to San Diego, you gotta see Old Town. It's historic. It's fun. There he is. There we go. And look who it is, guys. Look who it is. It's Jay Parmar. Jay Parmar in front of Old Town for the George Lynch Guitar Method.
I'm looking for a guy called George Lynch. Have you seen him around there anywhere?
There's no George Lynch here. Jay, say hello to everybody at the George Lynch Guitar Method.
Hey man.
There he is, guys. There he is.
Hi guys.
Come on in.
I'm going to put this in the bag.
Oh, sure. See, this is his axe. The axe that blows away George Lynch. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
How you doing? I was just telling everybody that we've already hooked up last night. It's historic. Got a lot of history, a lot of shops, novelties. There's the church. And here we're going to be approaching the Whaley House. And I believe it's an historic, original haunted house. Go look up, you guys all have Google, so go look up the Whaley House. And there it is, that's the Whaley House. Supposedly it's a haunted house. And it's been here forever. So there it is. So all of you at the Lynch Fans, go look up, Google it.
My hotel's supposed to be
and there's the Old Town Mexican Cafe where Jay and I had dinner last night. And as you can see, it's a great place to visit. You can spend hours all day here. Lots of stores, sites, lots of treats. Miguel's Cocina, nice hotels, very scenic. You can tell. Hey everybody, there we are. This is breakfast with Jay Parmar. There he is. We'll see you guys real soon at the George Lynch Guitar Method Studios. where we're going to be dominating George Lynch. All right, see you guys real soon. What's up, Lynch Fans? Here we are. My pick fell.
There you go. That's why I have to take over.
Yeah, see, I can't find my pick. I will leave this in the video too. Sorry about that, guys. And what a great impression. All right, welcome to the Shortlist Guitar Method. And that concludes.
And that's it. We're done.
Everybody, I want to welcome Jay Parmar all the way from England. Jay, welcome to the Jordan's Guitar Method.
Thank you, Tony.
You gotta hear Jay. I'm like, who's this Jay clown? Who's this clown playing George Lynch? Anyways, I heard this guy playing. I'm like, damn, I need to get back to the drawing board and start practicing. So Jay kept me on my toes, and this guy can wail like the best of them. And he can play George Lynch as good as anybody, and he's phenomenal. So I want to welcome Jay to the Jordan's Guitar Method. Say hi to Jay.
Hey guys.
And
Thank you for having me here.
oh no! So how was your flight from England to? How was NAMM?
Yeah, NAMM was awesome. I met a lot of good old friends who I haven't seen for many years, and managed to catch up with them, musicians and non-musicians alike. And I just had a great time. Made lots of new contacts and just hung with people and had fun.
Did you get to demo any products that you were looking forward to?
Yeah, I demoed some pedals by McCaffrey Audio. Ryan is an awesome guy. He had me come down and check out some of his pedals. He's doing some really good work, and just a different twist on things like a drive pedal and a fuzz pedal, and the compressor that he's built with. It has a boost in it and stuff, which is just phenomenal, really great. And Rev amps as well. An amp company called Rev, RVV. Plugged in, just had tone for days. It was awesome. So
if anybody knows Tone, Jay knows Tone. He's got an awesome studio, awesome producer, songwriter, and he's got some couple of 2 CDs out already. And the link is below. So jparmar.com. Check out his website. He's got some killer sound files, bios, and he does it all. Jay, how long have you been playing, Jay?
I've been playing since 1989, so that's 25, 26 years, something like that.
Were you like self-taught, or books, or videos? How'd you learn?
A little bit of both. I initially just taught myself. Had a guitar, which my dad had bought me, and it was a Telecaster, so of course I didn't want a Telecaster, I wanted something like this.
Don't we all?
I played it for a good few years, and my sister had been playing for a couple of years, and she knew some chords and stuff, so I got her to show me 3 chords, just practiced them over and over again. Then I added some stuff to it, and started doing bar chords, and then bought some magazines, and then just did by ear. We didn't have a lot of internet back then,
Right.
resources like that, so it was essentially put on a record or a cassette tape, listen to it, figure it out, find the notes on the fretboard, and try and sound like it or approximate it and create it.
What got you into George Lynch? How did you discover George Lynch?
Kiss of Death, the song Kiss of Death. A friend of mine had me listen to the song. I was a big England NAMM fan at the time.
Anyway.
Yeah, I was well into England. I wanted to kind of play like him. Just listen to all his albums and stuff. And then that song played, and that was it. That kind of changed my outlook on guitar. George's tone on that, his playing, it was different.
That was a great album.
That's essentially what caught my eye.
What other guitarists have influenced you besides George Lynch?
I guess Malmsteen very little bit, and then Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Martin Friedman, Jimi Hendrix, a bunch of people. Everyone I've come across, every guitar player has something to contribute. So
Yeah.
I kind of just I take inspiration from watching and listening to pretty much everyone, and yourself as well. Discovering you and like.
I'm not in any. I'm just a copycat. I have fun. I play for enjoyment. This guy's a writer, composer, songwriter.
This man's a little too modest.
No. I grew an appreciation for Jay's technique, his playing, because he captures the Lynch Mob era of George Lynch, and he appreciated by adopting Lynch Mob, because they're 2 different George Lynches. The pre-Lynch Mob, 80s heavy metal George Lynch, and then the Lynch Mob, Souls of Weed, solo projects, TNN, and that's where Jay comes in. And he's got the technique down very, very well. So I enjoy listening to Jay and watching Jay, and I learn from Jay. So his channel is below. By all means, please subscribe. He has a weekly Lynch Licks volume series where he shares with you, in-depth George Lynch licks. I cover different styles of George Lynch. He's more in-depth, and he goes into it. So I highly recommend you guys check out Jay Parmar's website, jparmar.com. His YouTube channel is linked below. It's called Lynch Licks. Again, Jay Parmar. And he'll tell you more about tell us about Lynch Licks. How did you come up with Lynch Licks as a YouTube channel?
I had an idea to kind of share with people the George Lynch licks which I use in my playing, and just generally it's knowledge that I have, and I teach for part of what I do as my work, so I wanted to share it on YouTube as well. So I kind of came up with the concept of Lynch licks, and the first season, which ended a few weeks ago, I focused on just licks which I use every day, and licks from various Lynch songs. Season 2 is a little bit different because I'm going through my albums for the first half of this year. On Circle of Fire at the moment, my album Circle of Fire.
That's a good album. It's a very good album.
Thank you. I released that in 2012, and what I'm doing is I'm going through each song and picking a part of a solo from each song and showing how I use that Lynch technique in my actual playing, in my songwriting, in my solos, just to give people a little bit more of an in-depth idea of how the licks are useful. You know?
Why don't you share it with us over here, all these George Lynch fanatics. Show us some of your Lynch techniques that you share on Lynch Licks.
Okay.
Vibrato down in the slides. When I play, I'm still like, I am proud to say I'm still trapped in the 80s George Lynch, which I just love it. I still have lots of material.
Which is good. 80s George is good.
Thank you.
I can't do 80s George. You can do 80s.
And I can't do his Wicked Sensation Lynch Mob era because it's still George Lynch, but it's like two different George Lynches, and he's mastered it. And I love it because I can still learn from him as to what George Lynch was doing back in the 90s. And all my stuff mostly is live George Lynch from the 80s.
Now that's the stuff I try to learn from you.
Oh, but I wing it. And you got the best way for me to teach someone is I don't know theory. I don't know scales. I know a lot of licks, but I hope and try to make my teaching to whoever wants to learn the stuff as easy and simple as possible without going into keys or modes or phrasings or diminish this or frigid, I don't know any of that stuff. I can just say, put your finger on the 5th fret, trilling here, and bend here. He's more analytical because he knows theory, he knows...
Well, I try to make it as complicated as possible. Just to confuse people. No, I'm kidding.
But he knows music, as probably many of you do. You know, many scales and keys and diminished and the whole 9 yards. And I'm a klutz with that, so I can only play you what I hear and try to share with you with that. He goes into really in-depth. He'll tell you you're in this key, add this note, you're going to be in, you know, flat this or sharp this or whatever, sustain or whatever you want to call it. So he's very, if you're into music theory and so forth, he'll show you that stuff. I wing it. You know, I wing it. I have fun winging it, but I wing it.
Well, you know, when you actually take all of that away, you've got to get back to playing, and that's essentially what I like about your playing, because you just do play rather than kind of theorize everything. When I'm actually playing and when we're jamming and stuff, I'm not thinking about keys and stuff like that. I just know the shapes. I know where I'm supposed to be on the fretboard, and I just let inspiration take over and just do it rather than thinking about it too much, because when I start thinking about it, then I'm trying to play rather than actually just creating something.
I love watching him play because he has the George Lynch vibrato down and the slip and slides down. I do mine differently. Taste, but check out his vibrato.